This video will cover identifying missing work on Google Classroom. If your student checks their Google Classroom to-do list just once a week, typically on a Thursday or a Friday, it can really help catch missing homework and classwork before it ends up as a 0 on their FACS gradebook report. This procedure must be done with your student present, as you do not have parent access to this list on Google Classroom. To perform a to-do list check, have your student open up to their Google Classroom homepage. Have them navigate on the left-hand menu to the to-do and click on that button. The to-do will default to their assigned homework. For the purpose of this video, we're talking about missing work, so we're going to have your student click on the Missing tab at the top of the page. When you open up the Missing tab, this is the missing work for all classes in their Google Classroom. And I can see for the case of this student that this week, this student has 0 missing work on Google Classroom. This could have been homework or classwork, but this week they completed all of it. I can also see that last week, this student also has 0 missing assignments on Google Classroom at this point. And then I come down to the earlier tab and I see that this student has 22 missing assignments. So those would be assignments prior to this week or last week that are still missing. I can click on that drop down arrow, and as a parent I can scroll through and I can see anything that's red is still potentially submittable. I can see that we have a couple of these that say no longer accepting work. So anything that's red is potentially submittable homework. Let's click on the Ruslan KD and see what this assignment was. So in this case, this teacher posted a link that the student was supposed to click on, take the quiz, and take a screenshot of their score. This has not been completed yet. All the student would need to do is submit that screenshot right here in the Add or Create. We have a video on how to do that if you want to check that out, and then click Mark as Done, and that would take that assignment off of their missing to-do list. So as a parent, again, I highly recommend on a Thursday or a Friday near the end of the week, having your students sit down and show you their Google Classroom to-do list. Have them click on that Missing tab up at the top to see what's missing from this week, what's missing from last week. And once a week, you guys will be able to look together and be able to get in those missing assignments before they end up as 0s on their FACS gradebook report.